What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the We'll See You Later podcast, episode Nintendo 64. I'm Willie. That's Jeremy. Just like the old man at Cracker Barrel, baby. We were gone for a second. Now we're back.
That's right. That's right. We're back. Just don't follow Jeremy's picks. What did we learn?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Owen.
Owen who?
Owen 6.
Yeah, let's not talk about that right now. Our beloved Razorbacks.
Yeah, I love them too.
Yeah, it's a love-hate, but we got a game tomorrow right down the road here on Markham.
It's historic.
It is.
Little brother finally got what he's been asking for. Arkansas versus Arkansas State for the first time in state history. This is a big deal.
Huge
deal. A big deal. Much bigger deal for the folks in Jonesboro than the boys from Fayetteville.
100%.
But all the pressure's on Arkansas. You have to come out and dominate this game. Not just win, you have to dominate.
Possibly, hopefully, the last game at War Memorial. We talked about it last week.
Yeah, this old girl is about 15 years past being put down.
This is more of a home game, I think, for A-State. They're closer.
They're way closer.
But Arkansas will be the home team here at War Memorial. Stadium capacity compared to Fayetteville is
52 to like 73.
Yeah, so it's going to be packed house.
State of Arkansas, show out, dude. Show out. It needs to be sold out, and it needs to be packed for 4 quarters.
It will be sold out, but I think more people are going to be out tailgating than in the stadium.
Oh, well, we're not new here. There's 300,000 people on the golf course out there tailgating
right now
for a stadium that seats 50,000. All y'all aren't going to the game. That's
not
why I quit. That's why I quit going. Can't handle that atmosphere.
Yeah, it's wild.
I just can't.
Arkansas coming off of a easy win last week.
Yeah,
takeaways.
But takeaways. Taylor Green's a problem.
He is.
Arkansas has recruited. There was obviously an emphasis in the transfer portal put on speed at the wide receiver position.
Yes.
Arkansas will not have trouble getting open.
No. Arkansas wins 52-7 against Alabama A&M.
I think that what we've learned, Arkansas is going to score points. They're going to score points against everybody.
If you can give him some time, Talon, he will. For what we saw, and I get it's Alabama A&M, and everybody's like, we do overreact for sure. One thing that we noticed a lot of, wide receivers got open.
Yeah,
and in recent years, it was hard for separation.
Yeah, I don't think I'm overreacting. I don't. I think that Arkansas will score points week in and week out. By the way, brought to you by Happy's Energy and Nutrition, the best energy and nutrition on the entire planet.
Okay. Sorry that I'm not even editing. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm leaving that right there.
The one thing about the boys on the We'll See You Later podcast, we don't bullshit you.
Not at all.
When we screw up, we screw up.
That's right. That is staying right there.
Yeah, and I know the owner at Happy's, and he would be pissed if I didn't get that ad drop in there.
I took a drink, and I was like, I don't know if we said it, but it is what it is.
I literally saw you take a drink and went, oh, shit, we didn't say it.
Same page.
I was excited about Uncle Herschel on the Cracker Barrel side. I was excited. He's back.
He's back.
He didn't do nothing.
No, he didn't deserve what got to him. Like,
old man came to work and got fired.
He sure did. And didn't even have nothing wrong.
That's like Friday. How the hell you get fired on your day off? Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, my goodness. But takeaways. Obviously, the first drive, the defense wants to forget.
Yeah, and what makes me happy about it is that it was acknowledged that it was all misassignments.
Yes.
When you look at plays where the defense is in the wrong position, you can fix that. And they fixed it quickly.
Yeah, because we were talking about it right at the first drive is why is our corners given so much cushion?
12-yard cushion.
Unbelievable.
I mean, just catch it and do whatever you want with it.
For me, the thing that still rings true that the more and more we're going to play, the better talent we're going to play. Taylor Green, as amazing as he is, the internal clock.
Right. It's a step slow.
It's a smidge slow where he doesn't see the pressure fast enough to react. It's always he'll see the pressure as he's getting hit.
Yeah, I will say honestly too, if there's a silver lining there, I think the common denominator for all of these sacks They weren't on the offensive line. It was running back and pass pro.
Yes.
Pass protection from the running back's got to get better.
Yes.
It's got to get better because the thing is your quarterback can't anticipate getting blindsided.
No.
He just can't. Pass pro from a running back got to get better.
Yes.
I'm looking at Mike Washington. I'm looking at Braylon Russell. I'm looking at Rodney Hill. Your quarterback's athletic enough to make somebody miss.
Yeah.
But just chip him. Just get in the way.
Just Taylon's got to get going a little bit. He's got to have a step or two. Then he's dangerous. For me, what I saw is when they brought pressure, either A, he didn't see it coming, or B, it was when he went to react, he was just a step behind it to where they're going to catch him.
And that can be sped up.
Yes.
That can be sped up. And I anticipate it will be.
I'm hoping. And that's the only concern from week one looking at it.
I have another one.
What's up?
Pass rush or lack of a pass rush. We can't have guys just sitting back there having a cup of coffee.
Right.
And I realize a lot of that had to do with just extremely vanilla
attacking plans here.
Yeah, you might not have seen one blitz.
Yeah, no.
You might not. Whereas Alabama A&M blitzed on like 85% of the snaps.
Right.
But I would have liked to have seen our front four get more penetration.
Even on a straight rush.
Yeah, just more penetration on that caliber of an offensive. I need more pressure out of the front set.
So Arkansas and Arkansas State here in Little Rock. Any concerns at all here? What are you looking for this week besides what we've talked about? Is there anybody out there that you are keeping an eye on?
Jalen Raynor's a playmaker, man.
Yeah.
Their quarterback's a playmaker. The one thing that sticks out for him about me is you have to get him on the ground. Like, it's not going to be one of those things where you can just get pressure and he's going to go down easy.
Yeah.
You have to make a concerted effort to get him on the ground because he is very good at extending plays with his legs. If you look at the rush numbers in terms of yardage and attempts, it wasn't that much this past week against Southeast Missouri, but he extended a lot of plays by just making people miss.
And then threw guys open. You know, a lot of guys would get open on those extended plays.
You have to now, granted, you may not be able to move around as easy this week, Jalen, as you did last week. A little bit more size coming at you this week. I think it'll get sideways quick because all the pressure is on Arkansas.
Right. And you think they're going to flex on them.
Yeah, they have to come out and send a message that you've been begging for this for years. Hush.
You don't want it. Big Brother's going to flex.
Yeah.
Jalen Rayner is quarterback for A-State. Last week against Southeast Missouri, Arkansas State wins 42-24, 26 of 32 for 345 and 3 touchdowns. And he spread the ball all over. There were guys with 1 to 2 touches that were north of 20 to 50 yards off of just 1 or 2 catches. So the extending of plays allowed people to get open, and then big plays can happen. These guys had a lot of big plays happening last week. Can we, as Arkansas, defensively, bringing blitzes now, having men on islands on the backside, not giving the cushion, pressure any man, can we force turnovers? Can we stay with them? The biggest thing for me, and we didn't get to see a lot of it, the deep ball. We haven't seen a big deep pass yet against our defense. We talk about the speed. I don't want to see a ball by Mr. Rayner here that's going to go 10 yards over, but the defender is beat.
Right.
Like we saw that so many over and over again. I'm still waiting to see on a deep ball, can we go stride for stride? Can we make a play on the ball? Or are we just going to get lucky and hope that he doesn't catch it?
Right.
That's my big one.
And that's credit to the back end of the defense that you didn't see it last week.
Yeah, no deep balls.
Because it was clearly don't let anybody behind you. And it worked. I think you're going to have to step up a little bit this week.
Yeah.
And
with next week we having Ole Miss, I think we've got to put a little bit of pressure on a quarterback just to see it and as a group work together.
Yeah, there's no way that this doesn't get sideways and get sideways quick.
Right.
I would be looking to score 100 on these guys. I would just, you've asked for it. You've complained about it. Wolves down by a lot. I'm actually ready to encourage you to put your money where my mouth is.
Speaking of which, we're both going Hogs here, week 2, and we're both going Hogs big. It's a flexing moment for us. End the Little Rock tradition that's no longer a tradition to these guys. Starting hopefully a new tradition with Arkansas State and flexing big here.
Yeah, it's just for the fans because there's not very many Arkansas kids on either roster.
No, and that's
not anymore with the portal. It just
that's why we don't care about the Little Rock
matters
situation.
To the fans. Put these guys down.
Yeah. Going to go into our 5 games of the week with our upset of the week. A little recap of last week.
You sure you want to do that?
Willie Ray goes 3-3.
Doesn't sound all that impressive until you realize that, my partner over here took a beating.
I went 0-6, got a goose egg. Yeah. So don't believe me this week.
Yeah, whatever
got a lot
Jeremy
of redemption.
Picks, I've looked at our picks for the large part. If you're going down this week, so am I.
Yeah. Will went 2-3 on his 5 of the week, and then the big upset of the week you hit with USF over Boise State, big 34-7.
Boise State is cheeks, dude.
They are. I missed out on everything, and then my upset was I doubled down on one of our games of the week, and I had Virginia Tech upsetting South Carolina. They lost 24-11 to solidify that I had a goose egg that week. I am 99.9% sure in the 2 years now that we've done this, I've never goose egged until now.
Can't say that anymore.
Yep. I have officially goose egged. Last year I had a really good record.
You can catch up.
I do not. Yeah, I can. So I've got 3 games back on Willie after week 1. 5 games today. We're going to go through, and then our upset of the week. And I hope I hit it big and go 6-0. First game of the week, big one. Iowa travels to Iowa State. This is a big rivalry. Iowa State is favored by 3.5. Willie, talk to me.
The Cy-Hawk rivalry, the battle for the Cy-Hawk trophy. Props to you guys for putting up so much creative energy into what we call this thing. Yeah. Iowa looked really good last week. And not that Iowa State didn't. It was a fun win. They traveled over to, Ireland and got a big win over Kansas State.
Then came home and they played again. They're 2-0.
Yeah, they're 2-0, and I love Matt Campbell. I love their head coach, love Matt Campbell, love everything about him. Having said that,
oh dear,
this is my upset pick of the week.
Okay.
Give me the Hawkeyes to hoist the Cy-Hawk trophy. They looked really good last week, and I'm just going to kind of ride the momentum. Now, I understand offensively, particularly with Iowa, they have historically had weeks where they are bowling shoe ugly on offense.
100%. 7-0.
So this could go sideways on me quick here, but I'm taking Iowa.
Sure. So Willie Ray, 2 picks there. That is his 1 upset. We have a top 25 upset of the week, and we have our 5 games, and sometimes they're combined, and that's what's just happened. Willie has 2 picks here. I am going the opposite this week.
Yeah, that served you well last week.
It's bad. Iowa State 2-0, looking clean. Played in Ireland in the Mud Bowl, but did great. What gets me is Iowa. Just like how you said they have those moments. They remind me so much of Virginia basketball.
Yeah, we're due for a clunker. We're due for a clunker.
They're never going to play a solid team and pull away. Virginia basketball, first one to 50 wins.
Right.
They'll beat San Jose State A&M Tech 48-44. Like, they keep you in the game by the way they play. Iowa does that for me. I think Iowa State will extend a little bit, and Iowa can't catch up fast enough because that's not their style.
If you ask me for a confidence level, like I was screaming about all that, if it's like 1 to 5, we're talking like a 2.
Oh yeah. But you're all in on it. You got to.
I'm not confident here, but Hawkeyes.
They could outmuscle Iowa State though, and they could bully them. Game 2, SEC starts this week. Technically, SEC ball. Number 20 Ole Miss laying 8.5 points going to Kentucky. Have to talk about it because this is SEC football now.
Kentucky is ass cheeks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Kentucky might be the worst team in the SEC, laying 8.5.
8.5.
Mash that.
Oh, you got Ole Miss blowing them out.
Ole Miss by at least 2 touchdowns.
How Will says that Kentucky is booty cheeks. I think they dirty booty cheeks. I do agree with this. I think Ole Miss double digits.
Not even clean.
Not clean at all.
No,
Dingleberry.
like situation type dirty. They stuck in the shower.
Like a $2 booty hole situation.
Whoa.
I got Ole Miss double digits here. Game 3 for 12, Arizona State. 6-point favorites traveling to Mississippi State.
Hot take from an SEC guy, which I'm not. I'm an Arkansas guy.
Yeah, same.
But hot take, I think the back end of the SEC is really bad this year. Arizona State goes into Starkville and gets a win. And I think they cover too.
Arizona State, I think, is the 3rd best team in the Big 12, like statistically when they started. Mississippi State is the 14th team in the SEC.
Yeah, they're not good.
This is Jeremy's upset of the week. Mississippi State, I don't like you. I think that out of all the SEC schools, your stupid cowbell pisses me off the most.
Yeah, it's against the rules. It's against the rules.
I don't like it.
I can't have a noisemaker. They take it away from me, but then they let you, cousin humpers,
No.
up here doing like this.
I'm not going there.
No,
I'm a Razorback fan. That's nothing personal. But I'm picking you here on an upset of the week for Jeremy. Mississippi State somehow flexes hard enough to knock off Arizona State. I'm counting in travel. All right. That's what you counted on for Boise State.
That'd be wild though.
I'm counting on the travel. I'm counting on Arizona State thinking they're good. And all they did was they had Scatabo last year.
That's a bad take.
No, it ain't.
That's a bad
No, it
take.
ain't. They don't have the manpower to go into an SEC stadium. And I'll say this. Even though Mississippi State might be on the back half of the SEC, and I'm not saying that insulting because guess what? We're right back there with you. All right? You ain't coming in to an SEC stadium from a Big 12 and pushing your way around. Mississippi State beats Arizona State this weekend. Mark it down.
Okay. You're wrong.
Number 11, Illinois, the Fighting Brett Bielemas.
Still a fan of Brett Bielema, the guy.
100%. 2.5-point favorites going to Duke Blue Devils. Willie Ray, talk to me.
I think it comes down to physicality. Illinois is boring as hell to watch on offense. But they push Duke around here. Give me Illinois.
I'm going with Illinois as well. I can't bet against Bielema. I can't yet. He always finds ways to stay ranked on the back half.
No, he has been and will continue to be a fantastic fit at Illinois.
100%.
He's a fantastic fit there. They'll build him a statue. He's from Prophetstown, Illinois. Young Brett wanted this job. And now it's a fantastic fit. I hope they continue to have success unless they run into us.
He does a great job of being an 8 to 9 win team, flirting with the double-digit win season every year.
Build him a statue for that.
I think that this is not where they will stumble this year. I'm going with Illinois as well. Game 5, game of the week. Number 15, Michigan, travels to number 18, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, even though ranked 8, Oklahoma's favored by 5.5. Willie, talk to me.
That just shows you that I think these teams are kind of a mirror image of one another. I'm going Michigan just because I can't believe in Oklahoma until they make me believe in them. I can't believe in Brent Venables until he makes me believe in him. There's really nothing other than gut instinct that makes me go with Michigan here.
I'm with you. I'm looking at the box score from Michigan last week. Nothing jumps out besides one man, Justice Haynes.
Yeah, he bad.
Running back from Michigan. OU, I don't hate you. I dang sure don't like you. Michigan and Justice Haynes, I think, get the job done in a close one. And I'm saying this, I think the under. I don't think there's a lot of points here.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a high-scoring game at all.
Give me Go Blue here. Like I said, just off of gut instinct. And really distrust of Oklahoma.
Over-under's 45.
Yeah.
They see it too.
Yeah.
I think this is literally like a 21-17 or a 17-14 kind of game. It's ugly, and I think it's boring. Now, we're starting a little bit of something that I would like to do. I love the app Bet Saracen.
Not a sponsor, but wish they were.
That's right. Bet Saracen. I have the app. I love it. Bet responsibly. I throw a little parlay every week, and I told Will I would like to start, and we are this week, with a best bet pick of the week. Willie Ray, if you were to give somebody or you were to bet your money, give me a line, and feel free to try to place that bet. We're not responsible if you lose. Or you can parlay it and put both of us together.
Yeah, we need a disclaimer at the bottom of this pitch. Like, don't be coming for us in the comments if you lose.
If you lose, you suck. I'm sorry. That's on me. Okay. You followed a guy who went 0-6. All right.
You took advice from these two idiots. You get what you get. Look, we're just talking shit here.
Yeah. This is just what I'm going to pick. Best bet of the week, Willie Ray. What do you got?
It's the ultimate homer pick, but that Arkansas spread's way low.
23.
Way low. Mash that, man. Arkansas wins this game by 30. We waited 90 whatever years for this ass kicking.
Right.
It just feels like they're letting the fact that it's the first time ever influence it's SEC versus Sun Belt.
Right. What's the score? Guesstimate.
I see like a 52-17. You know, something like that.
I said 45-10.
Yeah, like same ballpark where it's
Jeremy's bet of the week. I'm kind of piggybacking with Will last week with USF. They upset Boise State massively.
Riding the hot hand here, boys.
34-7, they beat Boise State. USF, ladies and gents, travels to number 13, Florida. We have South Florida going to Gainesville. Florida, to me, is a massive hit or a miss squad. I don't trust them. USF, I borderline pick this as an actual full-blown upset game. USF is getting 18 points here.
That's a huge spread.
18.
That's a huge spread.
For a team that if they win this game, they're ranked.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't know where the sudden trust of Billy Napier comes from. I don't get that. I think that this is maybe 8 or 9, but 18?
You're telling me 3 possessions here? That could be maybe Florida can flex here big. South Florida, old guys, very physical. Quarterback with a wonky motion but can move.
Yeah.
Especially after what South Florida did to Boise. This team, I think, plus 18 is ridiculous. I think this is a one-score game. And I got the eyeball emoji out. This almost was my upset of the week. Almost. If Arizona State wasn't traveling halfway across the country to play Mississippi State, I'm picking South Florida to upset at Gainesville and shock the entire state of Florida. Watch out for that. So that's going to do it for episode 64, Nintendo style. Mario Kart, the GOAT.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a me, Mario. Let's go.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
It was always shitting in my pancakes.
I will wreck your shop in Mario Kart. If I'm being completely honest, I was just bullshitting. I'm terrible at racing games. There's reaction
Here's
involved
the thing.
that I don't have. There's reaction involved that I just don't have.
If you're going to Mario Kart it, who are you picking? This is crucial. There's 2.
Probably Toad.
Toad or Yoshi.
Yeah, and I was going to say if it wasn't Toad, it was going to be Yoshi.
Yeah. If you get
I know where the bread's buttered. I'm just not any
Toad,
good
man. Toad's the man. I'm excited about these picks. I'm
Yes,
excited about
this
football.
will be out Saturday morning. So if
PS.
you're watching this, veg out, watch football all day.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Well, episode 64. We love you guys. We hope you have a fantastic Saturday, a kick-ass Saturday. Hope you win all the money if you bet on everything. Again, not sponsored, but seriously. Enjoy your Saturday. If you go to Little Rock and watch the game and you go tailgating, have a good time. Be safe. 3 things to live by. I'm going to throw a 4th in there.
Okay.
3 things to live by. Number 1, don't piss into the wind. Number 2, hogs by a million.
And 2.
Number 3, especially after last week's story time, never, ever, ever trust a fart.
The link will be in the bio, by the way, if you haven't seen that.
And number 4, for this week only, mash on, you fighting taters. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.